to Lambton Shores.
Right.
But if those businesses who are part of South Huron are listed,
They have
it's,
an very,
and I'm not saying go and we're not doing nothing unless you get them online, because we have to do what's right for our businesses and
yeah.
pay what we can. It's their loss if they
Well,
don't.
and getting money out of those municipalities is, I mean, there's continually the ask. And the answers that we get, which are not surprising. And yet, at the same time, you have to think about it. Of all of the theater bonus business, the restaurants and everything else, that's 100% Lambton Shores. Unless there's the one diner at the corner by the water plant. But it's, those people, South Huron, as this precise example, have the facility and we reap all the benefits.
That's,
And
I
so,
hear.
you know, we get money. Now, if you, once again, the number that we've asked reflects the entire budget. And it's clear that we were reasonably able to succeed at 16,000 and change. There is a lot more that can be done. There's still low-hanging fruit. And it's quite clear to us, the more that we get, the more we can do. If we're in general agreement on our goals and our aspirations and the way we're doing it, then more can be accomplished. The one interesting aside was when Susan was talking about the Motorhead Traveler TV show. The other TV show was the grandvendors.com. They did not get cooperation from the Chamber of Commerce. It's a negative connotation that they would, I mean, it's in direct opposition to many of the marketing efforts that we've made. So they did not get requested assistance from us. I believe we're acting in the same, along the same set of goals as the municipality.
Well, I'm going to agree with you.
Wow.
And I know that you're shocked, but I agree with you probably more than you think you know. But I think the mayor raises a valid point.
And it is a valid.
I think when Lambton Shores tax dollars go into a publication where two other municipalities are listed on the front, I think the taxpayer has the right to ask, what are they contributing? So to that question, I'm just wondering, have you had discussions with Tourism Lambton County about partnering with them for remuneration in terms of delivering services for a part of their county? I'm just wondering, that may be an avenue. We already pay, this is, and I'm not saying you shouldn't get something, but it's almost like a double dipping. We already pay for tourism services at Lambton County, which, and I remember 2 years ago when George Millay first came, first thing we said to him was, why do you call yourselves tourism, or Sarnia Lambton Economic Development? Everything's Sarnia Lambton.
Yeah.
So we pay there, and we continue to pay there, and the last 2 years, and I think we have got value for dollar with you the last 2 years. My concern is from a tax standpoint, this year being particularly tight. Have you entered into any type of discussion with Tourism Lambton County around a potential partnership there?
Well, we are partners in the sense that we sit on that board. But Tourism Sarnia Lambton, their money is coming from the county level. And as much as I advocate for promotion of this area, I think that will be a long time coming, if ever. And the more time I spend thinking about tourism services and how we promote this area, I honestly don't know that a single county level organization can really be an on the ground local advocate. They are based in Sarnia. It is hard enough to get a meeting outside of Sarnia versus some other organizations. For instance, Huron Tourism Association, every meeting that they have is in a different location of Huron County. And they do that on purpose so that every single member on that board has a sense of the amenities within the county itself. We've spent $2,400 in mileage for me to be driving back and forth from here to Sarnia. So I would put it to you, if we don't do this ourselves, and I'm talking about all of us, if we don't promote ourselves to tourists who we know are coming here and spending, as at least $1.2 million. Who's gonna look after us? Because I don't see that that's happened in the past, and I know Tourism Sarnia-Lambton has had a bit of a history. They have a new manager. I love her to death, I really do. But there again, there's a board. That board is heavily Sarnia focused. The people that are there, they live in Sarnia, they work in Sarnia. They can't see that getting out of Sarnia, even for a meeting, is important enough. So how are we
We've
gonna
got two
trust
county
that?
councillors that
Yeah,
need
this is
to,
really
Yeah, I see them as changing, and Martin was next. I see them as, there's some movement there. They are making, they are getting the message slowly. I think there has been, Marlene has, she's got it
Yeah.
pointed enough times that they are coming this direction. They don't give out money, they do
Yeah.
items. So, one of the, it's the thing that's enforced with the motorcycles is something that they worked on to get that, and we're part of that. So those are the things. This community branding is going to open a lot of eyes, I think, throughout the rest of Lambton County as to the Sarnia-Lambton being part of the Sarnia on the thing. So I'm hoping that takes some of that away, and I hope TSL gets their brochure is not Sarnia-Lambton this year. It's
Right.
called Navigate. So it's got formerly Sarnia-Lambton at the bottom of it, but the
Yeah.
main picture of it is called Navigate. So they're making some changes as to what that was in our,
Yeah. Page 16.
yeah,
I put it
So,
in there for you.
a little different aspect. Councillor Underwood.
Yeah, I met with the representative of TSL the other day as well. And for instance, now they don't even on their cars, they don't even say Tourism Sarnia-Lambton except in very small print. It's Discover Blue Water Country. They've got involved with other counties all the way up to try and promote this entire area, which is the way we have to go. I really think your presentation should be directed at them. And we did come up with the Economic Task Force and recommendation for the Economic Development Committee, which has been formed, that our deputy mayor would be much more proactive and our councils more proactive, and at least using the pitchfork and giving you as much support as possible to be getting resources from them where they should be. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to happen. It has to happen. Because if we're going down this road and we're reinventing the wheel over and over, in my opinion. And I believe
Honestly, I don't think
we
it's
have
gonna
to go.
happen.
Well,
I sit on that board. I meet with that board every month. I've done that every month for 2 years, and Christine did it for 3 years before me. We have 5 years invested, 5 years of saying, you guys are overlooking us.
If, the one point that we made, last year and the year prior in discussing municipal funding for, tourist activities is, tourist information is municipal responsibility. Up and down the Lake Shore, it is a municipal responsibility. It is not a county responsibility. TSL is a destination marketing organization. Now, it's a very well-defined level of organization. Going up the lake, it's TSL does Lambton County, for better or worse. HTA does Huron County. Within Huron County, you've got a Bayfield Visitor Center, you've got a Goddard Visitor Center. As you go up into Bruce, they've industrialized tourism up there, and there is the same idea. There is local tourist information centers. Some areas they contract with the municipality. I would say the bulk of them, Walkerton, Sauble Beach, Wyerton, Goderich is a good example.
$400,000.
They're $400,000 in local municipal funding, and what they've done with that money is they've gone into festival and event dramatically so. So, as the discussion unfolds, I was hoping that municipal support for visitor services would be well understood, because without municipal support for visitors services, your municipal visitor services will be significantly less than what they are now. That's why we've provided an audited set of books, and we've got Dave McGuire is on our board. there is a partnership here that is a municipal partnership.